Welcome to JJ with Joy. This is Joy from Minnesota. Today, I'm going to share my latest journal, and this one is very, very eclectic. I have this little rainy scene here on this charm with buttons and a charm, and it's just clipped on with a clip. So this one, I like the rooster, so I just decided to put the rooster on the front. It's wallpaper, and this is wallpaper here. Now, when you open it up, the spine has a kind of an orange vintage fabric look to it. So let's get into it. How about that? I put a little tab here. I'm going to try to stay within my frame here. This is wallpaper here that I actually used some vintage looking fabric, and on the back it's got a little washi and it's just sewn around, and I made it look just like so with I had this little framed off corner that was too beautiful to not put somewhere, so that's where I decided to put it. Some lace fabric. I love the floral fabrics. Now, this is a very eclectic journal, so I had taken a picture from the magazine, and I loved the way it looked. Put on some wallpaper and music paper and washi and stamp and, you know, just scrapbook paper. There's just so much going on. It's just really fun. And then we go to the wedding side. And I have this Tim Holtz frame here. A little doily, paper doily back here. This paper was just so weird, I wanted to use it. I thought it complemented this here, so I put it with it. This is like a grapevine. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And so a little piece, I left it all raggedy. And this image was, you know, a light, so candelabra thing. And I thought this also represented the candelabra looking light. Excuse me. So I liked this fabric, or not fabric, this trim, because it reminded me of something that might be close to that beautiful upholstered chair. Now, this is a digital, I can't remember who, but if you need to know, let me know. Tim Holtz washi. And this one was a struggle because I like it, don't like it, like it, don't like it. It's very hot pink, but you know, it was a card, a very old card. I'd had it for years. Pardon me. My throat's really giving me grief this morning. Some fabric, some paper, more paper, vintage paper here. This is acetate. I stapled it on. Some of this cute little, I cut it off. This trim was like, I mean, it was massive. And so I just cut the ends off of it, and there's still plenty. I mean, there's, you know, a lot. This came out of a magazine. There's some lace here. I think, and I probably need to clip this in actually. It says, beneath the golden sky, the summer sun shines, the sweet prize of life. So it just is an image from a magazine. And I had this in another place, but I didn't like it. So I put it here, and now I like it much better. And I do think I'll put one of these little, one of these little mini clips on it, I think is what I'm going to do. I put fabric here. This could be a pocket here, but I just made that one a pocket, so down the middle to keep it from sliding too much, you know. It's pretty short, so. And this is from a magazine. She's not available today. The wildflowers have summoned her and asked her to come out and play. Asked her out to play. So, fabric. I mean, not fabric. Scrapbook paper. Well, I'll get it out of my mouth. Washi tape and wallpaper. Lace on the edge. I love this image. I know it's random. We have a little bit of the whole Looks like a bathroom to me, but it's, I'm sure they're using it as a chest of drawers. Embossed some specialty paper, washi, fabric, little bit of Tim Holtze's ephemera, and just a more embossed paper up here. Over here, just another magazine page, which I really loved that look of that. And it says small, but I covered it up. My friend Elizabeth made some strippets, is what she calls them. I cut it off, put it in there. A little bit of washi here, music paper. This is wallpaper. Put some little lace trim up underneath the word. And this is vintage handwritten paper. I like the stuff hanging out everywhere. Just really pretty. Now this had some very odd colors in it, hard to match, but by Georgie I found some matching. It's kind of a turquoise and red and white, and then I found this berry paper, I thought, in this kind of blue looking, I thought it matched really well. It was such a cute image. I didn't know whether to go with her red hair and the red fox or the red, so I just did that. This is glued down, more paper from the vintage. It's from the 1920s. Now here is some vintage trim, and I sewed two pieces together, which I really liked the look of that, and added a trim on the outside. And then this is about a greenhouse here, so I have like a front porch here that kind of looks toward the greenhouse, was my thought. And back on the back, this is just paper that is a digital, and a different greenhouse. And I left this to write. There's lots of writing room if you're not afraid to write, all over. Now, this is a greenhouse too. It was in the same magazine. I thought it was very beautiful. I would love to have one of those. It says she was free to follow her heart. All her dreams would come true. It's so kind of pretty well a true statement there, I think, if you do follow your dreams. This is a digital, and this is a different digital here. Learning to fly. I thought that kind of went with, when it's stuck in there, it kind of goes with the butterfly as a learning to fly. And little branch stuff on the back, but you could put a piece of paper on the top, over that to write on. You could write on this. There's lots. This is my favorite little page here, actually, out of this. I made a hook and loop. Now I have these little hook and loops in my shop. I have different colors. I made just a card to go in there. These are great for just thin little envelopes that you don't need to, like clamp closed, nothing heavy, but a light one. Very perfect for those. I'm JJ with Joy on Etsy. You can find those there. Different things here. I love this trim. It is so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Washi, different, more vintage. That came from 1908. That's actually typed on there. Not on the piece of paper, not on there. A couple different pages of, I put flowers up here and fabric, and that lace really accents this page well. Something she'd wanted, thoughts that whisper to my heart. Now this was bright, or this was kind of a different color than this, so I added again one of these. It's like a curtain, and it's just gorgeous, but it mutes the color of this pink here against this. And I like all the colors of this. This is a very vintage trim here. So is this. Lots of things going on in this. Love it. Love the pink, yellow polka dots. Everybody kind of made fun of me for that, but hey, I like it. And then on the back cover, the image of that old shed that was back on the other side. That's the front of it. And wallpaper, music paper, washi, and just a couple pieces of scrapbook paper. I put my little thing there, have some lace on the back, and that is it. And I'm calling this one Rule the Roost. So if you like it, please give me a thumbs up and share it if you like. If you'd like to see more from me, subscribe, ring the bell, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, and remember your day is full of choices, so choose joy.